Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Wawa, and I'm back for game number 3 of this best of 3 series. It is still coming in from the MLG Orlando 2011 events. We have IdrA who will be spawning at the bottom left corner of the map as the red Zerg. His opponent is gonna be Liquid Haypro, who will be spawning at the top right corner of the map as the blue Zerg. Map we have right now is Zelnaga Caverns. It is indeed a 1v1 map, two Zelnaga towers in the middle, and this again alongside with Metalopolis is pretty much one of the oldest maps in every tournament pool or every ladder pool ever. And this is actually a very awesome map, even though a lot of people still hate it. The age or the time that you spent on this map for practice and such makes you want to play on this map even though you hate it. But then again, I'm not really quite sure how the map choice is for MLG, but if it is a loser pick, IdrA picked Zelnaga Caverns, and I'm actually quite surprised that he did that because this is a map that he doesn't really like. But then again, this is a mirror matchup, so this might be pretty much in his favor because maybe a mirror matchup on this map is one of his favorites. I'm not sure though. Or maybe he's just forcing or tempting Haypro to go for a 9 pull again. There's a lot of factors that could go into the thought process of picking a map. And I don't know, it's not really going to be happening though for Haypro, as Haypro is indeed going to go for 14 extractor and then 14 spawning pool as well. IdrA almost doing the same thing as well, not really going to gamble on an early expansion like he did a while ago, even though the game on game number 2 was a 4-player map, a pretty average size map in terms of rushing distance. He still got 6 pulled, or still got rushed, he still got cheesed, and I don't know, he was pretty much just greedy. And I don't know, I think in that map he can be pretty good, but then again, Haypro made him pay the price of being a little bit greedy. And now we're on to game number 3. So Haypro, good job sneaking one in there. It is all tied up 1-1, and now we will see what's gonna happen on this game, as both players are pretty much doing the same thing again as game number 1. We are seeing a very identical play right here. Look at that, look at the production tab. That is pretty much a mirror if you're gonna look at one mirror. I don't even know how to go through that road. But yeah, both players are just making the same thing at the same time. And this is gonna be pretty interesting as we are gonna see speed and most likely banelings are gonna happen as well. Unless of course people are choosing to go for roaches earlier on and just skip the baning phase. Because sometimes they do that, sometimes they allow themselves to just go for really aggressive plays and such. But then again, it could backfire for you because speedlings are so damn good in CVZ. Like in 1 second they're at their base, and now if you're gonna move out with roaches, for example, gonna try to go for harassment, the speedlings are now in your base and you're just halfway towards your enemy's base. So yeah, it's really hard. But anyways, we do have a 15 hat-trick going down here for IdrA. Not really a 15. This is pretty much a normal timing for a hat-trick. It went down, I would assume, around the 20 food count. I wasn't really looking at the food supply, but around that food count, that hatchery did go down. And there are some Zerglings right here just parked outside the base of IdrA. And Haypro is indeed morphing in 4 banelings. Where are they gonna go though? That is the question. Are they gonna go to the high ground? Indeed, most likely, because there is nothing really here mining thus far for IdrA. 27 against 26 right now. We have a little bit skirmish right there as well in the middle of the map. We have a good amount of Zerglings right here for Haypro. We're not really gonna go for any expansion at all, so he is really gonna go for a lot of aggression here. More Zerglings are popping out right now for Liquid Haypro. It is 28 against 29 right now, and now the banelings have finished and they started moving also to the main base of IdrA. Wow, this is gonna be so close. Is IdrA gonna be able to defend this? We will see in just 1 second. We have a couple of Zerglings right there as well for Haypro harassing the front. We have 4 banelings. All the first 2 banelings are gonna go up the front, and no, it's not gonna happen. Those 2 banelings got completely repelled by 2 banelings as well, so it's pretty much a fair trade still here as well. There is a good amount of Zerglings right now here for IdrA. And this is really interesting thus far. What happened to the other banelings? There's still 1 baneling here. Oh, it's gonna really close. The Tailings was able to kill off a huge amount of Zerglings right there of IdrA. Very nice play, and now Haypro is in the lead in terms of food supply. And maybe he is still gonna continue this harassment. Yes, indeed, it looks like he is. He's not really making any drones at all thus far. Just making a lot of Zerglings and a couple of banelings as well. But then again, IdrA looks like he is up for the challenge as it is all tied up right now as well. Finally, Haypro popping down that hatchery. So we might see a little bit of calming down right here at this point of the game. But then again, there's just so many Zerglings right here lurking the field right now for Haypro that he can just pretty much do anything he wants. But then again, there is a good amount of Banings here as well, guarding the ramp and guarding the natural base of IdrA, that it's gonna be pretty much almost impossible. One Zerglings is gonna get taken out right there. Is IdrA even aware that there's already an expansion there? Just want to see in 1 second. Looks like he is not. We have some Banings here roaming around the field. One Baning is gonna go to the other army of IdrA, but then again, one Baning did get sacrificed as well. A Baning and a Zergling clash again there. Wow, small skirmishes right here. Both players are pretty neck and neck still here, and two Banings are gonna get caught up right there by that Zergling. Is he gonna be able to take out one Baning? That is the question. No, it doesn't look like it is. Here we go. The Banings are gonna move in to force away all the army of Haypro. Damn, so much action here, so much fast pace, and two Zerglings are gonna make it to the main base of IdrA. As right now he's pretty much aware of what's happening right now. He needs to kill off the Baning though. He doesn't want to leave that over there, as if ever it finishes, he's gonna be in big trouble. We have a couple Banings morphing in here as well. Outside the natural expansion of IdrA, so Haypro just doing his best to just go for harassment over here on the side. Just keep the pressure coming to IdrA. Just keep him making a lot of Zerglings and a little bit splash damage right there on that Baning. I didn't really see what happened there. Most likely a couple Banings or a couple Zerglings died there, and also one Baning for one Zergling. That's a small win right there for Liquid Haypro. More Banings are on the way right now for Liquid Haypro. 44 against 36 right now. How is IdrA even winning this? So he must most likely have been winning the battle of units exchange in terms of Baning and Zergling, as we do have 33 Harvesters for IdrA and 35 or 25 Harvesters for Haypro. He's actually quite behind in terms of Harvester, but finally his hatchery is done and he's pretty much secured there as well. We have an extractor going down, or excuse me, and a simulator Evo chamber going down, excuse me, for IdrA. So he's gonna go for some upgrades most likely, as we are gonna see same thing for Haypro as well, and also Roach Warren simultaneously being built here. So IdrA was able to hold off that early pressure from Haypro and wasn't really dealt enough damage that Haypro can be pretty much just gonna be like, okay, chill down, we are in the lead. He can't really say that right now because he didn't really do that much damage that he wanted. Four more Zerglings gonna go for a run by here. He's gonna check and see what's gonna happen or what's happening at the natural and most likely at the main of IdrA right now. I don't see him making it up to the ramp because there's a good amount of units here, and there's a Queener as well and a Spine Crawler right there guarding that area. So I don't know, it's gonna be pretty witty before or so that he can go up that ramp. But then again, he is still behind right now. 49 against 62. Liquid Haypro just doesn't have enough. He just doesn't have enough units right there for him to catch up, or he doesn't have enough Harvesters. But right now he's trying to catch up as fast as he can. Five Infestors or 5 drones are on there. Here we go. Zerglings are gonna come in the frame right now, and they're gonna try to take out as many drones as they can. But again, I don't think it's gonna be enough. Though there's only a handful of units here for IdrA, and he's gonna have to move away. He was able to kill off one though. That's pretty much a good trade, I guess. Losing one Zergling to one drone. 55 against 81 right now. IdrA's just macro heavy right now. Really doing amazing here, as we do have roaches on the field right now. Let's look at the unit tab real quick. We have 6 roaches on the field for IdrA and no roaches at all for Haypro here thus far. But then again, Haypro actually caught up in terms of drone count, as we do have Zerglings gonna run by here at the front of the ramp of Haypro, and IdrA knows everything now that's happening inside of Haypro's base. So it's pretty much pretty much even still in terms of with the Shun tech wise. It is still pretty even, as we do have +1 missile attack and also roach speed being researched simultaneously here. But then again, IdrA is still in the lead in unit supply count. This is gonna be pretty interesting, as I think IdrA is slowly but surely taking the lead now. And Haypro, are you gonna be able to come back at this game though? That is the question. He just took the lead in terms of Harvester count right here. 51 against 47 right now. This might be the key thing for Haypro to catch back at this. But then again, look at all of these roaches on the field for IdrA. 116 against 91 right now. 28 roaches on the field. Amazing stuff by IdrA against 9 roaches of Haypro. Finally, more roaches have popped out right there for Haypro. But then again, is he gonna be enough? We have a Spine Crawler there being focused hard. But then again, the Spine Crawler is gonna go down. Here we go. Liquid Haypro has a better flag. But then again, there just might be too many roaches here for IdrA, and Haypro is gonna do so many drones as well. And now he's gonna try his best to micro. But then again, the drones are dying very fast. The Queen stays alive though. but there might just be too much. Haypro, I don't think he can handle it. 130 against 80 right now in favor of IdrA. He is pretty much going to be able to win this game after all these roaches are going to go down for Haypro, and he has the GG. Good game by IdrA, taking the series off of Liquid Haypro 2-1. And that's pretty much it for the series. IdrA taking some points for the groups, and Liquid Haypro losing some points. And I don't think he's gonna be able to win the first place for this round, at least for this group, to get into the winners bracket and championship Sunday. Anyways, that's it for this best of 3. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any comments, suggestions, violent reactions, don't hesitate to put them down below in the comment section. I always appreciate any constructive criticism. I try my best to improve as well every time I cast for you guys too, so that you guys are more enjoyed whenever you can watch some of my games. But anyways, that's it for my cast for today. I'm gonna try to cast more games in the future, or maybe later on I'm gonna cast more MLG or random games. But anyways, that's it. That's all for today. I'm out. Bye.